Monday we talk fashion on The Circle, Lawrence, usually focusing on what's new in stores, but today we're looking at clothes that are not new but have a new lease on life, thanks to a nifty bit of tailoring. It's called upcycling, and this clip from Simpsons explains it best. Take a look.
Oh, it's beautiful. Can it be a real Chanel? It is.
Did you know that Kennedy and Lincoln had the same handicap?
Oh, please, I have to alter the suit so it looks different for tomorrow.
Just slap some bumper stickers on it and come to bed, will you, Marge?
Love your outfit, Marge. The vest says, let's have lunch, but the culottes say, you're paying.
To show us some real-life examples of upcycling, please welcome The Circle's fashion expert, Emily Power.
Thank you very much for having me. I love that clip because that is exactly what upcycling is. It's like cosmetic surgery for your clothes. Right. So it's taking an old garment or maybe some discarded fabric and reworking it into a new outfit or an original design. Now, it can also be couture, and we saw last year on the Oscars red carpet, Colin Firth's wife, Livia, wore a Gary Harvey dress that was made from 11 different dresses from the 30s, so the era of the King's Speech, which her husband starred in. And it was beautiful. It was a bit of a green carpet challenge. So it goes to show that you can actually make quite beautiful things from unwanted fabric and garments. I'm also wearing an upcycled dress today. Now, LookSmart Tailors, who are a chain of tailoring stores around Australia, took an old dress of mine, which I hadn't worn for at least a year. That's me. And you can see the little pins there as they change the shape.
Do you mind standing up to show us the dress?
Very happy to. So I'll show you what they've done. So they took off the little bib at the front because so I'll stand up. So what they did was they gave it a much more slim shape, which I like. They took off the little bib at the front as well, and they gave it some little darting at the back, which made it a little bit more shapely for me.
Sentimental value for you, because you get to keep it.
It is.
And it's a lot cleaner line. Very simple. I can talk fashion.
Oh, fantastic. I mean, it's cleaner and it's more my style now. So it's gone from being a dress that was in the back of my wardrobe that I hardly ever wore to a loved garment that's engineered for my shape.
Do you know what that's great for? Is I've been a bridesmaid a few times, and the years go on, and they don't look so great.
Yes.
So you've got lots of Melbourne companies or national companies that are doing that.
Yes.
It's
So it's not just reworking your own wardrobe. There are designer labels that are doing it for you. So I'm going to start with the Social Studio, if I lean over. Now, the Social Studio is a fantastic design house who employs members of the refugee community, really talented seamstresses, tailors and designers, and they create beautiful garments out of excess manufacturing fabrics or unwanted garments. And look at that. You would never know that that was something else in a previous life. I'll show you another piece from them. A beautiful...
All the stuff in there is gorgeous, actually. I've been there a few times.
What's the name of that house?
The Social Studio. And you can buy online as well. So that's... Look how beautiful that is. And a lot of these really talented designers and seamstresses go on to the top design houses, but they're a wonderful label in their own right.
And that was a can of tomatoes before.
It was, look at it.
Yes, exactly.
But a wonderful can.
Yeah, really good can.
Have a touch of the quality of that. It's beautiful.
This, Em, is that unfortunately, a lot of people are buying not great quality clothing. It's manufactured really quickly. It doesn't last, and it creates landfill in the end.
Yes. So this is good for the environment also, because it's reworking garments rather than sending them to the tip. Because there was that this fast fashion phenomenon where we all buy things, we turn them over, and we're already looking to the next trend. So this is much more sustainable. This is a label called the Global Vintage Collective, and they also take vintage garments and rework them into outfits. So you can see that might have been perhaps a taffeta bridesmaid's dress.
Cheeky bridesmaid's dress.
Cheeky bridesmaid's dress in a previous life. And it's just been reworked, a bit modernised and simplified, as you were saying, Lawrence.
And it's a very nice salmon too.
I love him.
Now, this is a label called Dowry. So we've seen a few pieces which are a bit more modern, like the Social Studio. This is a mother and daughter team, and they've reworked some fabric with that really distinctive vintage feel.
Was that a tea towel?
Was that a tea towel?
I'd say it was.
I reckon that is a tablecloth, and that's a tea towel.
And a tea towel.
I think so.
Australiana on there?
Yeah,
I would wear that. That is gorgeous.
Yes, imagine that with jeans. You'd never know what it was in a previous life. So it's fantastic to not only look inside your own wardrobe at things you can upcycle, but to support businesses that are doing it as well.
Can we have a cheeky look at the last last two dresses, Em.
Oh, yes. Okay? Now, these are quite in that kind of vintagey vein. So this is from Hunter-Gatherer.
There's a great store. Melbourne's got some Hunter-Gatherers.
Is Hunter-Gatherer part of Brotherhood of St. Lawrence?
Yeah, they're the retail arm of Brotherhood. This is a spoon which has been reworked as a necklace.
Oh,
so
fantastic.
Yeah, and forks. I believe they're a designer called Greg Mann, and he reworks cutlery into fabulous jewellery.
I love that.
We love responsible fashion. Please thank the Circle's fashion expert, Emily Powell.
Thank you.
And great news for our studio audience today. You're going to leave with a little gift, a $50 voucher from LookSmart Alterations. Thank you, LookSmart Alterations. Very generous. Now here's another great offer from Knickers.